all comes with intention. Our intention of being a better person, an intention of being a better you. That's why we come to the gym. We want to be a better you. Everybody, every single person in this gym, like it or not, they all in here working on themselves. At the end of the day, they come to this place to work on themselves. So you should get to the gym to work on yourself too. What's happening? What's happening? We back with it. Let's get it. We back with it. Let's get it. Hey, y'all, today a leg day, right? Bring y'all along with my leg day. I'm going to go ahead and give y'all a little rundown of what I've been doing since I've been here because this isn't my first exercise of today. So when I first got in here, I put my stuff up because I'm more like a relaxed mood today. You know what I'm saying? Just really want to put in the work. So I didn't pick up the camera immediately as soon as I walked in here. I got on the treadmill for 8 minutes. I didn't do like 10 minutes or none of that. I did it on a very slow pace. 4 minutes I walked forward, 4 minutes I walked backward. And I know like some people might look at you when you walking backwards on that treadmill and be like, what is you doing? But they don't know your intention. And that's one thing I want to talk to y'all about is your intention and the power of intention. That's what we're gonna talk about today in this video. The reason that I walk backwards on the treadmill for those 4 minutes is, you know, I've been having like knee problems. So I walk backwards on the treadmill to kind of repair my knee in a sense. You can look it up, it's an actual real thing. You just walk backwards on the treadmill ever so often, then you start, you know, your knee pain starts to go away. That's happened to me in the past. But that's why I do it. I have intention to do it. Each step that I take on that treadmill, I'm making sure that I'm planting my heel into the ground. Because I know once I get to the bigger lifts today, I'm going to be making sure that I'm planting my heel into the ground. After I did that, I got off the treadmill, went to grab my bag, grab my camera, and then I stretch. I always make sure that I stretch before my workouts. Because with good intention, me intentionally stretching, it's allowing my muscles to be prepared to for those big lifts or whatever type of stress that I'm going to put my muscles through that day. And then after that, I went ahead and did some lunges. I didn't go too far on my lunges today, but I did do body weight lunges first, and then I did 2 sets of weighted lunges. When I was doing the lunges, I was taking regular lunges steps down, and then when I would come back, I would double my steps to make the lunges a much more harder and more intense and put more pressure on that front quad. So that's what I've been doing since I've been in here. So I would say that's about like what, 15 minutes of my gym time already. I want to hit squats today, so I'm gonna hit my quads, which I'm doing right now. I'm gonna hit probably 5 sets of this, and then I'm gonna hit 4 sets. I'm gonna do 4 sets of this, but I'm gonna mix it. I'm gonna superset it with, you know, just some close squats or whatever you want to call those things. But that's where we at. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. Appreciate y'all for clicking the thumbnail. We finna put in some work today. Let's get it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So you did a 25 that way. I'm gonna grab this plate, I'm gonna hold it, and then I'm gonna do like 15 or something like that. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, we gonna hit 15. I felt a lot of pressure in that. Oh. See, look, I can't even walk right. I almost fell to the mirror. It's about putting in work. It's about being intentional with the work that you're putting in. Because one that doesn't intend to do will get nothing. They will continuously fail. They won't even learn the lessons from it because they didn't know why they was really even doing it. So you got to really put intention into everything that you do. It ain't just being intentional in the gym or being intentional with that or this. You got to be intentional with the amount of work that you're putting in. Why are you working the way that you're working? What's some things that you can change? You know what I'm saying? The further you go into your intention, the more you get to critique what you're actually doing and learning from it in a better way, in a deeper way. So that's what I learned from being in this gym, like critiquing myself on certain workouts. Like I know like when I'm doing my squats, sometimes I might roll up on my toes. Me rolling up on my toes instead of staying flat-footed or keeping my heel planted to the ground could be some of the reason on why my knee kind of like ain't right. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, now I try to be intentional and think about my heel being stuck to the ground. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's giving me the ability to start lifting with my legs how I used to lift. You feel what I'm saying? But without that intention, I would have never even thought to, work on certain things, like work on walking backwards on the treadmill or playing my heels into the ground. I would have just been like, oh, okay, I got bad knees. But that's not the case. You feel what I'm saying? You can always strengthen something. Something is causing that knee problem. Something that you're going through is causing that problem. Say if it's your work ethic. It could be that you're smoking before you're working. It could be you got a little shorty on your line before you're working and you can't really focus into your work like that, you know what I'm saying? Or it could be that you then built up a plethora of bad habits that you don't even realize that you even got because you're doing them on a consistently daily basis. It's like you just gotta make sure that you have strong intention in whatever that you're doing. But let me hit this again, let's get it. I went up in weight too though, so make sure y'all intentionally go up in weight. Let's go. Up, one. We over at hamstrings now. With this one, this is a seated hamstring curl. And I be doing this one first. I do hamstrings twice before I do like squats. Cause I really like to remember like I told y'all intention. I like to intentionally warm up my legs to where when I do get to my squat, anything that's bothering me on my legs, like it might be my shins might be hurting one day or my knee might be hurting one day, I try to eliminate those pains by building before I actually get to those heavier lifts. If that don't make sense to y'all, it don't make sense to y'all. It wouldn't meant for you to hear that. You feel me? But that's my thought process on why I do all of this before I actually go do some heavy squats. Because some people might think that's kind of productive, but that's the reason that I do it. And if y'all didn't know, when y'all come to these type of machines, even with that leg extension that I was just doing, or this the seated leg curls that I'm doing now, it's gonna always be like some type of either a red dot, blue dot, some type of dot where your knee would be at. That's basically helping you align your body, and so you're not misaligning your body with the machine. Because if I got this too far up, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be, shit, the damn pad then ain't gonna be under my kneecaps, you know what I'm saying? But if I line myself up with this little red dot with my knee with it, I know once I start to exercise, my body's in perfect position that the machine want my body to be in. You feel what I'm saying? So that's another thing. They intentionally put this red dot here. I'm finna be that guy. They intentionally put this red dot right here, and so Meech can get his gains. You feel me? So when I do this exercise, I ain't gonna go too crazy heavy, cause I do an isolated one after this, like a standing isolated curl. I do that right after this, and then I go into my squats. So with this, I'm really just pulling down, I'm squeezing, I'm holding it for like a few seconds. I feel like some weird tension in my left hamstring. So it's either I got this too tight or something. Yeah, okay, it was too tight. So I know now that I need to push and go a little bit slower. So I'm gonna go a little bit lighter on my first set, just so I can kind of get. I'm only doing like 10 reps though. I don't be going crazy on these because I'm holding for a few seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, And it's a lot harder when you're holding a weight like this. It's way harder. You feel the contraction. You can actually feel, you know, all that leg work that you have been putting in. If you've been putting in, I ain't really been putting on leg work, but this is years of work. So I'm gonna always have leg muscles. So if y'all just say I ain't got no legs, ha, y'all wildin'. Can never be better than me, man. I'm me, man. I'm me. Let's get it. We made it over here to the squat. So we finna go ahead and put some work in. I'm gonna do 3 sets. This set right here don't really count, so I ain't gonna do too many of them. I just wanna be able to feel the weight. I know I tell y'all to go heavy a lot, and I don't want y'all to get, you know, fucked up in the head and think that you can just come put 315 on her and just start doing it. Don't do that. Just put a little weight on there so you can get your muscles can get adjusted to lifting it just a little bit. You ain't gotta go too crazy, but don't count that first set. Like, if y'all look at previous workouts with me and Jules, he won't count his first 2 sets. He'll start counting his sets after his first 2 sets. So he done like about 6 sets by the time, you know, I mean, he done completed 2 full sets at a super light weight before he even get to his real sets. He started counting his real sets at a higher weight. So with this, I'm gonna just hit these plates. These 2 plates, just probably like 3 reps. No, about 4 reps. I'm gonna do for 4 reps. And then I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna hit the 315 for 10 reps. And I think today, the way that I'm feeling, I'm gonna just stay at 315. I don't really wanna go too high today. So I'm gonna stay at 315 and I'm just gonna keep repping that out. I'm gonna keep working on getting 10 reps and so I can build that endurance. So when I do get to those bigger lifts, it's gonna be easier. That's how I had built my way before to 405 and was able to do like multiple reps at 405 at a super light weight. You know what I'm saying? Because right now I'm at 180. Back then when I was doing 405, I was like probably like 155, 160, and I was doing like 10, 8 reps of that. But I was also doing deadlifts too, which I don't do. I think I'm gonna start doing them again too. But we putting in work. And remember, like I told y'all, y'all gotta be intentional about everything that y'all doing. You know what I'm saying? So this is an intentional thing that I'm doing. I'm warming my muscles up. I'm letting my muscles know that, hey, tap in, we finna do some squats right now. Hey, get ready. The weight finna get heavy. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm telling my muscles by doing this little weight right here. But let's get to it. Another thing too, when you come down, I tilt my hips back and then I come down. 1, 2, 3, 4. When I first started doing squats, I couldn't figure that out for the death of me, bro. Cause you know, like when you got the squat on you, first off the bar's sitting on your neck, so it's already like, hold on. And then you don't know how to place it. Your upper body strength ain't even that strong because you just started lifting in the gym. And then your ego tap in because you want to lift heavy, so you trying to throw stuff on there that you ain't supposed to be lifting. I had to start learning little tips and doing my research on how to squat right, how to bench right, how to do everything right. Because I noticed I was doing a lot of stuff wrong. The thing that I had learned about squat is like, when you see people doing stretches like this, kind of like pushing, taking your elbows and pushing your knees out, you stretching your hips. So when you're doing a squat, you want to be able to open your hips. So what I had learned, and I got this from Micro Sheet, when he was doing his squats, he was making sure that his knees was in line with his shoulders, his feet was pointed out. Remember, like I told y'all, the base of your foot, you want to stay planted on your heel. He would tilt his hips back and then come down versus just going straight down. And when that little slight tilt is how I kept making my weights and my squats go up. And that's how my legs got so strong at one point in time. But I'm taking all of that to tell y'all that intention of just knowing that all I gotta do is just tilt my hips back a little bit and then go down and come back up, I'm gonna get a lot more out the workout. But I'm about to go ahead and put another plate on here, and we'll go ahead and start with this 315 for 10 reps. Let's get it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Woo! 9, 10. That 315 hit different every time. Every time. So, I'm gonna take me like, I'm gonna ask, you gonna take a 30-second break? Absolutely not. I'm gonna take like a 2-minute break, catch my breath, and we gonna hit it again for 10 reps. We're doing that 3 times. And I think I'm gonna do some abs after this, because I've been doing weighted abs lately. Because I noticed that y'all know I've been hitting my abs consistently, but it's like, I think I need to make it more blockier now, and so they could pop out a lot more. So I just started adding weighted abs. So I'm gonna show y'all that next. After I hit this 315, I'm gonna show y'all me doing this one more time, and then I'm gonna move on to the abs. But just know, I'm doing 3 sets of this. Let's get it. But in the meantime, while I'm taking my break, like I told y'all with that intention, attention is everything, man. Like, I don't know. We go through our life. I go through my life kind of like on a whim of things, like a free flow. But I know that I need to start living my life a lot more structured. Not even like just with like fitness, not with business, not with relationships, but not those things solely, but those things as a collective. I need to make sure that I'm intentional with it. I need to start scheduling my days a lot better, having more intentional conversations versus just, I'm out of breath, versus just free-flowing conversations. Sometimes free-flowing conversations be the best conversations, but make sure those conversations are intentional and that y'all just not going in circles with whatever y'all talking about and wasting time. Because like I told y'all before, that time management, we lose time so fast. If I don't know if it's just me, but it just seems like time be flying, you know what I'm saying? We out the first quarter already, you know what I'm saying? We in the second quarter. See what I'm saying? So it's kind of like the quarters of the years be going by so fast, time be going by fast, people be getting older so fast. It's like, man, time really be flying. So that's why I be trying to stay present a lot now. I've been really trying to focus on the present. So I've been meditating. I've been like really like being by myself sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Just to make sure that I'm still like grounded on who I am as a person and not letting myself stretch too far into other lanes, you feel what I'm saying? You just gotta make sure that you stay focused. So with all that being said, all of that stuff that I just talked about, it all comes with intention. An intention of being a better person, an intention of being a better you. That's why we come to the gym. We want to be a better you. Everybody, every single person in this gym, like it or not, they all in here working on themselves. At the end of the day, they come to this place to work on themselves. So you should get to the gym to work on yourself too, you know what I'm saying? You should also make sure that y'all like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, tell a friend that MeechCherry in the gym. Especially if you're doing 315 back to back, you feel me? But hey, I'm finna go ahead and hit this 315 again because I feel like I'm chilling now. I don't want my muscles to fall asleep. Let's get it. What they say is just a mind thing. That's all this is. It's just a mind thing. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Woo! 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One big one. 10. It's the work they don't see, man. It's the work they don't see, man. Do one more set this, I'm gonna get to these abs. Let me get y'all to the abs. I'll catch y'all at the abs, let's get it. All right, y'all, we gonna make this real easy, right? So, we over here at abs now. As you can see, energy is low right now. That 315 was crazy, bro. Doing that for 3 sets is really different. It get harder and harder as you do them too. You feel what I'm saying? It don't get easier the further you get into your set. It honestly gets harder. So, like I told y'all though, we'll go ahead and do some weighted abs. So I still hit my hanging leg raises almost every day, but when I don't, I do the weighted abs. I don't do them at the same time because if I do them at the same time, I get an abdominal cramp. And if y'all know what abdominal cramp is, once you get that, it's over with. You don't even really be wanting to work out no more after you're done doing that. So what I do is, I got the weight on 90. And then I got this weight over here. It's 2 exercises I do all at the same time. I do this side for my obliques. This side is for my abs. The whole thing. So when I'm doing this, I act like I got horns on the top of my head. And then I'm bringing my elbows to my knees. As I'm doing it, I'm making sure I'm breathing. I'm not holding my breath. And I'm keeping my core tight the whole entire time as if I'm flexing it. And I'm doing like 25 reps. I do 3 rounds of it. So I'm gonna just go through a whole round of it because I won't be able to explain this just off the rip. You feel me? If you get what I'm saying. So set 100. I'm like I got some horns, and so I don't pull. I keep my thumbs up, and then I go straight in. 1, 2, 3, 4. I try to lean forward as far as possible. 5, 6, 23, 24, 25. Woo! I kind of felt that abdominal cramp trying to happen. Yeah. Got a lot of work to do still. So with this one right here, I don't hold the weight like this because then I tend to use my arms. So I'm only gonna hold it with 3 fingers. So my thumb and my pinky is not on the attachment. So I'm gonna come down and then I'm gonna have my elbow. I wanna put my elbow in my pocket. But as I do that, I wanna act as if, I wanna make sure that I'm keeping my core tight and leaning into it. And that's what causes you to contract your oblique. I'm gonna do 15 reps. 1, 2, your arm just there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You can even hold it. 11, 12, hold it. 13, 14, 15. And then I just do the other side. So that's what I've been doing for my abs as far as my weighted abs. Don't go too heavy on this though, because you don't want to thicken up your abs and build up all that muscle under there. Now you looking fat. So you don't want to go too crazy, but you still want to kind of incorporate it so your abs can kind of pop out a little bit more. My abs has popped out as normal because all I've been doing is hanging leg raises. That's good to build a core, build a great foundation, but sometimes you need to add a little weight like I always tell y'all. But make sure that y'all like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, tell a friend that MeechCherry in the gym. Make sure that y'all keep y'all energy up, keep y'all positive energy. Make sure that your time management is good, you taking action. Make sure that your mindset is good, and make sure that you hold yourself accountable. And like I told y'all before, intention is everything. You gotta have the power of intention. Because if you don't have intention, you don't have anything. You won't progress, you won't hit any of your goals. And then everybody will notice too. So make sure that you're intentional with everything that you got going on. Hey, with that being said, let's get it.